Okay, so today I am making venison steaks. They've been in my freezer for a while, and I found a recipe, so I will link it in the bottom. It's a all recipes recipe, so we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna go ahead and start making it, and I'm gonna take you along with me. Ignore the mess in the background. Okay. Okay, so Worcestershire sauce, however you say that. I need 1/4 cup of Worcestershire sauce. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Need half of a lime juiced, but I have this, so we're just gonna toss them in there. Yeah, and I'll just throw the thing on the floor. Hi, so editing Jamie here. Apparently this recipe called for 1 tablespoon of dried minced onion. I didn't have a tablespoon of dried minced onion. I only had fresh onion, and so I threw that in, but apparently I didn't record that part. So this is me letting you know 1 tablespoon dried minced onion, or fresh like I used. 1 tablespoon soy sauce. Oh, just barely. Darn it. Whatever, just do that and a little bit more. Okay. 1 teaspoon red pepper flake. 1 pepper flake. If I could talk. You know, life. Words. Okay, 1 teaspoon. Okay, 1 teaspoon dried mustard. Never used this stuff before, so let's see what it tastes like. Doesn't smell like mustard. A teaspoon of salt. And thyme, 1/4 of a teaspoon. Okay. And 1/4 of a teaspoon black pepper. You need 1/4 of a teaspoon minced garlic. It's like no garlic. Well, extra, little extra don't hurt. It does cost for hot sauce, but I'm not gonna do hot sauce. This does not feel like a lot to cover 2 steaks. Okay, well, whatever. Trust the process. Maybe I need a different container. It does smell good though. 2 venison steaks. I'm going to just, maybe it'll be enough if I do it this way. Okay, lift it up so they get underneath. I'm going to marinate this for at least an hour. I actually ended up marinating this for 2 hours, and I flipped the steaks over at the 1 hour mark. And I do want to let you know that you need to cook this until the internal temperature reaches 150, which is why I actually set up the temperature gauge thing and ahead of time. I don't really use that thing. I don't know what it's called. The thermometer thing, the internal, whatever. I don't use it a lot, but certain things that when I know it needs to reach a certain temperature, I do, like this one. Okay, this is my side. It's squash and zucchini with onion and some Italian seasoning, and I just cooked it in olive oil. And then for the other side, it's going to be just Velveeta macaroni and cheese. Super simple. So this is my plate all plated up with my zucchini and squash mixture, and I didn't actually eat all this. I think I only ate 2 pieces, but it was really freaking good. Okay, so this is how my husband ate the leftover venison the next day. He went on a whole thing. He was like, "Oh my god, this would be really good. Dipped in some a juice. Is it a juice? A juice? Is it juice? A juice gravy? A Jew gravy? I don't know. Whatever." Anyway, I made it according to the directions on the package. And I don't have cornstarch, so I ended up using xanthan gum as a thickening agent, and it worked perfectly fine. So this is how he ate the leftovers. We're just going to call it sauce because I know I'm going to get crap for calling it wrong. But he just dipped the venison in it and just ate it out. I like that out of the container. Hello, so editing, Jamie here. I didn't realize that I didn't take a picture of the ingredients, nor did I apparently talk in any of these clips. So now you get to deal with a voiceover of me telling you what ingredients you will be needing for this recipe. You need 6 tablespoons of olive oil. Then you also need 1/4 cup of soy sauce. I use the less sodium. I like the taste of it better, but if you like the one that's not less sodium, then just use that. It calls for 1/4 cup of honey. This isn't store-bought honey. This is actually honey that my husband got from someone that he works with. She raises her own bees and does her own honey. It also calls for the juice and zest of 1 lime. I don't carry fresh limes or lemons, so I'm going to use this liquid one. And honestly, I just threw some in there that seemed like enough of 1 lime. It also says you need some black pepper to taste and 3 cloves of garlic. I am using this refrigerated squeezed garlic. I just pour in what looks like to be 3 cloves and I mix it up and then I pour it over the pork shoulder blades. I actually ended up making this the same night that I made the venison steaks. So these are the pork shoulder steaks. I have been marinating them for 3 days. The recipe only requires it to be marinating for 1 hour. Oh my god, that smells so freaking good. I just put it on. So the recipe calls to flip these occasionally. I think it said like every 2 minutes or something like that, and baste them. You know what I really want? I want one of those flat, like, what are they called? They're not brickstones. That is a pizza. Blackstone? Those things? The flat top grills? I really want one of those. Alright, so I'm going to baste it with this. And I will be right back. Okay, so what I did, the marinade smelled so good, I went ahead and made another batch of marinade, and I am going to cook it and thicken it up. The only reason I made a new batch is that I really didn't want to worry about trying to get the original marinade up to 160. This way I can just kind of go by thickness and not by temperature. So I will meet you back. I have also started making rice. So this is the consistency I wanted to go for. Kind of just like make a glaze out of it. And yeah. I'm so excited for this. Okay, let me... So this is my plate. I put rice on the bottom and 3 pork sticks on top, and then I did pour some of the sauce on it. And this is going to be my salad for the night. I just have lettuce, some sunflower seeds, some cherry tomatoes, cucumber, and these are the craisins pomegranate. And I'm also going to be using this salad dressing. I have not tasted this yet, but it smells amazing. It reminds me of like Korean barbecue, so I will let you know here if it's good or not, but it smells delicious. Okay, so tonight I'm making spaghetti. It's super simple. Ignore the mess. I'm gonna clean it up tomorrow. But, yeah. Okay. So I'm going to put some garlic salt. I put a lot in it. Honestly, just season until your heart's happy. I'm also going to put some parsley and some oregano in. The same thing. Not really doing an amount, just until it feels good. Kind of how I cook. Alright, we're gonna brown this up. I don't like to chop mine up finely. Jeff likes big chunks of meat in his spaghetti, so really, I just stir it around until it's done. Has a different way of draining fat or whatever. What I do is I fold up a paper towel and put it in the bottom of like a mixing bowl or a colander on top, and then I put it close enough, and then I just sift over. I find by doing it this way, the fat and grease actually becomes one with the paper towel, and it's super easy to throw away in the trash can later. And then when I have enough, I pour. And then I have another paper towel, and I just clean out the pan itself. And then I'll drain this and pour it back in. And I'm using the SEG traditional sauce today. It needs to be used. It's been in the fridge for a little bit from when my daughter had some cheese ravioli that she made. Okay, so here is Jeff's bowl and Margot's bowl. I'm not eating spaghetti tonight. I'm gonna have leftovers. See, I found some mozzarella cheese in the fridge, so I decided I'm gonna go ahead and give him some of this too, because I really like this. So, there's Margot's. Okay, since I know I'm gonna be asked, this is Anna's dinner. She's my extremely picky eater. She is back in school, which means she's eating peanut butter and jellies for lunchtime. So dinners, she now wants basically an ungrilled grilled cheese. So it's literally butter bread with just butter and a slice of cheese on it. I cut up some green apples and I put lemon juice on them. Whatever she does not eat of this today will go in her lunchbox tomorrow. And this is vanilla yogurt, and she will pair it with the Carnation Breakfast chocolate drink. She has the Carnation Breakfast chocolate drink twice a day. Yeah, so that's Anna's. Oh, and I'm putting cheese on it. Hold on. And then 2 pieces of cheese, because she likes that cheese. And then Jeff's cheese is here. He does not like it in the sauce, so I'll give it to him separately. Okay, so this is my dinner. I have 2 leftover burger patties, and this is leftover cauliflower that I just put Flavor God's everything on and chipotle. Normally I put cheese on my cauliflower, but I didn't have any of the cheese, so we're winging it tonight.